I ain't gonna lie, B. That last semester kicked my ass. The day of this recording is July 10th, meaning that my spring semester has been over for almost 2 months, and I am relieved to say the least. I finished all my exams by the 6th of May, all my homework, my projects, and by the grace of God, I passed all of my classes. Well, almost all. There was one that I did have to drop, but we'll talk about that later in this video. Before we get to that, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the page if you're new. Now, let's get this video started with a quick debrief. After getting my associate's degree, I decided to continue my education at UMASS Lowell in order to get my bachelor's in mechanical engineering. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the most traditional route as a student. As most students start in their fall semester, I had to start in my spring semester. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how that went for me. Starting with the commute. So for starters, I had class every day. On Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I had anywhere between 3 to 4 classes, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I had 1. But for every day I had class, there was a class I needed to make in the morning, which means that I had to wake up anywhere between 6 to 6:50 a.m. just to make sure I got there on time. Mind you, I live in Brockton, where that commute is about an hour and 5 minutes on a good day. Any other time, we're looking at 1 hour and 30 minutes. So when I had class at 9, like I said, I had to make sure I was up anywhere between 6 to 6:50, and I couldn't leave any later than 7:30 or else I'd be late. But what's worse is that on Fridays, I had an 8 a.m. lab that I just couldn't make it there on time. It got so bad to the point where I decided to sleep over my cousin's dorm, shout out to them, just to make it on time that class. Because if I got there 15 minutes late, I wasn't able to participate. So I made sure every Thursday after my classes, I went straight to their dorm so I could sleep over. Add that with these crazy gas prices and the fact that I had to get gas twice a week, every week, for 3.5 months straight. I'm not gonna lie, I'd rate this experience 4 out of 10. Do not recommend. But next, let's talk about the class I was in, which sums up to a total of 5 different, which include kinematics, math methods, fluid mechanics, engineering, design and manufacturing, along with foundations of mechanical engineering and industrial engineering. I would give a description of all these classes, but honestly, I think I'm going to save that for a different video. All you really need to know for now is that these classes shared one thing: the fact that they were hard as fuck.
Excuse me, what?
Excuse my language. Yeah, they were pretty difficult to say the least. One thing I'll say though, if I was to rank them from hardest to easiest, I'd go fluid mechanics first, math methods second, kinematics, engineering, design and manufacturing, and the easiest was definitely foundations. I don't really have a problem with those last 2 classes. Where I struggled with the most was definitely fluids. And if you remember earlier in the video, I did say that I ended up dropping 1 class. I'm sure you guys have figured out by now which one it is, but don't worry, I'm going to take this class in the summer. So excluding fluids, I'd honestly give my classroom experience a 7.5 out of 10. Not so bad. Now lastly though, I'd like to talk about my overall campus experience at UMass Lowell. The thing about me is I am a commuter student who works full time, so my on-campus experience is completely different from those who actually live on campus. And unfortunately, I was not able to attend any of the school clubs or any other extracurricular after-school programs. Man, I'd be lucky if I was even able to get a hoop session in. But at the very least, I liked the fact that there was a lot of options to choose from, and honestly, if I didn't work so much, I gladly would have been a part of the community. What I didn't enjoy though was the parking. I paid almost $300 for 1 semester of parking, and I was limited to 1 parking lot. That's absurd. And not only that, if I didn't pull up before 9 a.m., all the spots would be taken, and I have to park in the back of the parking lot and walk at least 5 minutes just to get to the street, and then another 5 to 10 minutes to actually get to the buildings.
Hey, that's a lot.
So if you're into walking, I guess it's not that bad for you, but if you want to make to your classes on time, you gotta make sure you get that closest parking spot possible. But in order to end this segment on a good note, what I did like is the fact that the campus was integrated into the city and not secluded like it's its own private area, which allows you as a student to explore other things that aren't tied to the school, like different food options or other forms of entertainment. So as a whole, I'd give my campus experience a 5.5 out of 10, which brings my grand total of my semester experience to 6.8 out of 10. Don't get me wrong though, I definitely think my experience would have been much better if I didn't work so much. Fortunately, that wasn't the case, but I do recommend any student that has this school on their list of schools to go to, I would recommend you come here. But that's all I have for you guys today. With that being said, I appreciate you for tuning in for as long as you did. Anyone who's been missing the content, I know it's been a little while since I last posted. There's been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, including, you know, some editing failures and just stuff that's going on in my personal life. But I hope you guys have been enjoying the other content, the shorts that I've been posting, and I'm gonna try to be more consistent. You know what? Not try. I'm going to be more consistent. I've been posting every day, and I hope you guys have been enjoying what I've been putting out. It's MassMadeB, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. But before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your peoples. I'm gonna catch y'all later.